Interestingly, I found out that Tim Duncan told Sean Elliott that he was upset they didn't sweep the Knicks back in '99. He still take it personal, 4-1. Shows you how competitive Tim Duncan was. I love those little tidbits because who I think is one of the five greatest players ever, who never gets his due. People always act like they downplay him and they act like he don't belong in conversations when he defied a position and he was dominant and he did everything you would want to do as a professional player. But it gets downplayed because he wasn't splashy and loud and trashy and he wasn't all over places. But it's good to hear the competitive nature of him, that he still looks at Allen Houston and Camby and Latrell Sprewell and say, I should have swept them guys. I like that. The 4-1 wasn't enough. Some people tried to downplay the ring, try to put an asterisk by it, try to down it. I think that the what they did is what they did. They had a great magical run. Sean Elliott shot against Portland is still one of the best clutch shots I've ever seen. The Knicks had a great run though without Patrick Ewing. I don't know if they go as far with what they had, but it was a comeback year for Latrell Sprewell. Obviously, with everything that happened in Golden State and Allen Houston, they were, you got to the finals. It's just that the Spurs had them trees with Robinson and Duncan, but Sean Elliott, Avery Johnson came up big. I mean, um, we'll say Marielli was there. They were a well balanced team to go what the Knicks had to offer and put out there. So I don't know how sometimes uh people try to downplay it, but that Spurs team was legit. You know, they fundamentally always played to who they were playing against. Um, and when he put his mind to it, Duncan was just as cold blooded as any all time great you can imagine. It just doesn't get the same hit because um, he's not boisterous and he doesn't talk crazy and he doesn't come out there and say all that stuff. But make no mistake about it, he means business. He's very direct on what he says. He's very direct on what he does. So you know, um, that's the kind of thing about him that I've always respected. Um, you know, um, he means what he says. He means what he does. It's not one of the championships that people take a lot of talk about, but and some people wanted to try to downplay. But Duncan was great, man. Duncan was, and I tell this all the time. My second over the last 25 years, he was my second favorite player to Shaq for that early OOs. You know, for the early OOs, second to Shaq, because Duncan was bad. He was bad. I loved his game, the bank shot, the aggressive, the tenacity. People don't understand he had killer instinct, and when he meant business, he meant business. you know, I said something that, as a Heat fan, I told a buddy of mine, and he said he agreed with me. I said, "And you beat Duncan and the Spurs. That's like winning two championships because that's how well orchestrated, coached they were, conditioned they were, mentally, physically, and just beat them. And it was tough. It was tough to beat him. He really got you. And but it's interesting to hear him want it. Wish he had a swept the Knicks in that '99 Finals. I like hearing stories like that, and I like to hear what his mindset is on things because he's one of my favorite mentalists that ever played the game. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.